Excuse me, today we're making a plant.
Mr. Eggplant presents
Eggplant. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Sig's Kitchen. I'm Big Sig. Let's go over the ingredients for today's cook. I hope you're as excited to do it as I am. Let's see how many egg jokes we can make in today's video. Ingredients. Here. And don't forget to buy my koozie. Only $10 in the description below. Eggplant. Mozzarella cheese. Salt and pepper. Breadcrumb. Romano cheese. Homemade tomato sauce. No exceptions here. You need eggs. Let's go. First step is we're going to cut the top of our eggplant right off. We're going to take a peeler. We're going to peel our eggplant. Okay. Remember, if you enjoy cooking, it doesn't matter what anybody says. Just make sure you have tough skin. Excellent. We have finished skinning them, and now we're going to just cut them into slices. This is the easy part. Now remember, there are exceptions on how you can do this. You can make them as thin or as thick as you like. This meal is going to be exceptional. You don't have to sit here and watch me cut, because I'm going to just cut to the next scene. Cut it out. No, literally, I cut out that whole last section. So what we're going to do, now that we have our eggplant cut, we're just going to layer it onto our paper towels, because eggplants themselves are bitter, just like me. We're going to draw out all that bitterness by salting and sweating these out prior to the cook. And just like that, we're going to take some salt. We're going to sprinkle salt all over the eggplant. Don't go too crazy, just enough to draw out the moisture. We're going to wait about half hour or so, and then we're going to flip them and do the other side. So as you can see, the moisture is being pulled from the eggplant, and the only thing sweating more than these eggplants is me. And so I am very excited for this next step. We're making our egg wash. How do you make an egg laugh? Tell it a yolk. Sorry for all the background noise. We're having a flock party. Speaking of eggs, if you're local to the Fremont area, make sure you check out Liz's farm stand at Black House Homestead, who also gave us the eggs for today's video. So we'd like to say, thanks, Liz. We're so excited. So we've cracked enough egg jokes. So now it's time to crack some eggs. 1, 2. Check out the form. I totally broke that one. And now I have shells. I like my eggs funny side up. So I know that joke was cheesy, but we're going to take a little bit of the Romano cheese and we're going to throw it into our egg wash. Wash me work. I'm not making excuses. I'm thirsty. I'm going to pause for a drink. Alright, so we're going to pat all our eggplant dry. Get all that bitterness out so they match my jokes. Make a game out of it. See all that bitterness that came out of there? It's fucking disgusting. But what we're going to do is we're going to throw it in the trash. And we're going to flip these over and we're going to do it all over again. So before I dish out the next step, we're going to take them off our paper towel and we're going to put them on a plate. I plan on planting the eggplant here. So what we're going to do is take some breadcrumb. We're going to fill up our plate. Don't be scared to use a lot. Simple, easy peasy step. Paper towel. Take the eggplant, dip it into your egg wash real quick, excess off, into the breadcrumb. Cover it, coat it, put it on the plate. Repeat. Dip it, coat it, slap it, repeat. I know this is a really crummy feeling, but you'll love it when it's done. So when you've had enough and there's all the little pieces and your breadcrumbs left, just give it a quick toss. And voila! Next step, take a sip. I'm fried, but let's get to frying. 350 degrees, drop your eggplant in, only a few at a time. You don't want to bring the temp too low. Do 5. 5 sounds right. While these are in the hot oil, we're going to take a sip of our beer. We're just going to let it cook. Like my brain cells. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. All right, so you should have a beautiful golden color for your eggplant. Remember, you don't have to cook these completely through because they're going to be baked as soon as we're done. But they are absolutely delicious to eat, just like this. We're going to just keep continuing. After a while, when your oil starts to froth, we may have to change the oil out. Other than that, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And we have done it. We are taking the last one out. We're going to move our hot oil off to cool down. We're going to take these, we're going to bring them back over there, and I'm going to show you how to start plating. In the meantime, set your oven to 350 degrees. If I knew how to stop my oven. And then I'll see you in the next scene. All right, we're going to start setting up this eggplant. And as you've been watching this video from the start, if you liked my egg jokes, I got about a dozen more. All right, I'm going to take a big fucking spoon. I'm going to take a little bit of sauce. We're going to put it in the pan. We're going to layer the bottom of the pan. This is a homemade sauce I made this morning. You can use any canned sauce, anything you like. We do everything fresh here, except for the last video where nothing was fresh. Now that you got that layered, it's simple. Take your eggplant, throw them down. We're going to layer everything. Down, down. Actually, forgot it. Put back, put back, put back. Take your cheese. Little sprinkle of the Romano over the sauce. Layer, 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 layer. Take a little more. Layer, 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 layer. Layer, layer. Boom. You have one layer. What were you expecting? Egg-specting. It's another layer. Take some sauce over the top. Not the movie with Sylvester Stallone. The eggplant. Make sure all your eggplant is covered. Now the very most important next step is take a beer. With my new koozie that you're gonna purchase for $10. Take a sip. We're gonna take that cheese. We're gonna sprinkle it back over. Are you seeing a pattern here? Sauce, eggplant, cheese. Sauce, eggplant, more cheese. Take your mozzarella. We're gonna do one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me, one for me. So now that everything's layered, we're going to take a heavy coating of our Romano cheese for the last layer. Make sure we get every inch of this. There's no such thing as too much of a good thing. That's why you should subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and also comment. We're going to take the little pieces of mozzarella that we've got left. We're going to just throw those on top for some aesthetics. Oven is preheated at 350. We're going to toss this baby in there and we're going to be getting cooking. Okay, we're putting her in. Top shelf. Didn't close, that's embarrassing. All right, we're going to set it for about 25 minutes. Check every now and then. May come out sooner. All right, so we're done. Take her out. It's hot. She is bubbling. We're gonna put it here. Second time I've attempted that and failed. This is gonna be good exercise for me cutting into this. And I know you're excited. And this came out excellent, I'm sure. So I don't know how ecstatic you are, but I'm ready to get into this. Look at all that cheese. You ready? Get it all. Remember, what's left in the pan belongs to you. Here we go. I'm gonna dig into it. Just look at the layers of the mozzarella cheese just melted throughout. I'm gonna get in it. Cheers. I've done it again. What is it the kids do there? So dumb. But absolutely delicious. Easy to make. Takes a little bit of prep, but if I can do it, so can you. And if you don't like eggplant parm, get the fuck out my kitchen.
5, 6, 7, you're on.
I'm Big Sig. Fucking Christ.
No.
Fucking Christ. Eggplant palm. What was the joke? I need to brainstorm here. Stop it. Line.
We're making.
Just keep watching these videos and you'll be able to cook better than me. Even when you're drunk.